Yet another U-turn by Pakistan on the 26/11 trial. Just 3 days after agreeing to expedite the trial, Pakistan now says it wants more information and evidence from India on the 26/11 trial. This comes after the talks between Prime Minister Modi and his Pakistani counterpart Nawaz Sharif, which led to a series of major announcements seen as a big breakthrough in the India-Pakistan ties. Today, Pakistan has also said Kashmir tops the list of outstanding issues with India. Pakistan's National Security Advisor Sartaj Aziz has said Prime Minister Modi and Nawaz Sharif's meeting on Friday was not the formal start of any dialogue process. The meet, he claims, was held at the request of the Indian side and served to achieve one major objective, which was to reduce tension and create an environment for meaningful talks on all issues. Over the weekend, Nawaz Sharif had faced criticism in his country over the absence of the word Kashmir in the joint statement that was issued after his meeting with Prime Minister Modi.
The statement says very clearly that both sides agreed on the need to discuss and resolve all issues. So now it is, we are not going to beg or show over anxiety about dialogue. If India now follows up this with the next step of seeking a formal dialogue, then I can assure you that no dialogue will take place unless Kashmir is on the agenda. So that is our clear position in that sense. हमारी भी कंसर्न्स हैं कि वहाँ से इंटरफेरेंस होती है, बयानात दिए गए हैं और उधर से भी ज़ाहिर है कि इस किस्म के खदशात का इजहार किया जा रहा है. इसीलिए ये जो दो मीटिंग है नेशनल सिक्योरिटी एडवाइजर्स की, उसका मकसद ये है कि सवाए बजाय मीडिया के थ्रू करने के हम इस सिलसिले में दोनों ये सूरत हाल सही तौर पे सामने रखें. तो मैं कहना उसके बाद फैसला होगा कि आफ्टर द मीटिंग ऑफ द नेशनल सिक्योरिटी एडवाइजर.
The bilateral engagement will proceed along the lines of the joint statement that the two prime ministers have jointly signed in Russia. And a lot of statements coming from others are possibly intended to address their domestic constituency. And as far as we understand, I think the discussions, engagements will largely happen on the lines of the joint statement.
It is most ridiculous that when the Prime Minister of Pakistan promised Indian Prime Minister that yes, they are ready to provide a voice sample. But surprisingly, the Pakistan Public Prosecutor Mr. Chaudhary flatly says that we will not approach the court for taking the voice sample. We were assured that the new law that is coming in force in Pakistan, which will permit them to take the voice sample of the terrorists. And according to the new law has come in the year 2013 in Pakistan, which enables them to take such voice sample.
We always said that there is no breakthrough as such which has been achieved. So the situation is same at the ground level. So what has come out is not surprising because we never felt that there is a breakthrough which has been achieved contrary to what the BJP was claiming. So what Sartaj has said is clearly something which the BJP has to reply now. Because BJP always claimed credit that they have attained some breakthrough on this, and we always said that there is no breakthrough because there is no new development.
Nawaz Sharif has actually faced a lot of political backlash at home. That day itself, there were lots of sharp reactions coming in from Pakistani opposition parties and Kashmir watchers who felt that he had given up on Pakistan's position on Kashmir and that this was a big capitulation by him. So as a result of that, I think it would be expected for now his advisor Sartaj Aziz and Nawaz Sharif himself to keep reiterating at home that no, of course Kashmir is very much on the agenda. It was the #1 thing on the agenda and so on. That's number one. Secondly, the absence of Jammu and Kashmir in the joint statement does not mean the issue did not come up when the two leaders spoke, because it always has been brought up by Pakistan in the past as well. So it's it appears certainly that they would have discussed this as one of the outstanding issues over which to have a dialogue. The important thing that Sartaj Aziz has said, which I think is going to elicit a response here, is on the 26/11 trial, because that was being seen as one of the key takeaways from that joint statement, that the two countries would find ways to expedite the trial and also work on the voice samples. We've already seen one setback as far as Zakir Rahman Lakhvi's voice samples are concerned. Now you have Sartaj Aziz saying that, well, we need more evidence. On 26/11, India is going to probably say that we've given dossier after dossier. Sartaj Aziz also saying again that a lot of this has to do with the domestic politics back home, that they raised the issue of India's involvement in Baluchistan, that they raised the issue of the Samjhauta blasts. He's gone on to say that the dialogues between the NSAs has been agreed to first in Delhi and then in Islamabad, and will address all aspects of terror concerns that both countries have. So that was the reference to India and Baluchistan, as well as India's concerns on terrorism.